Alexander, where you're talking about the planters in the parking spaces, you're also talking about not just planters in those parking spaces, but you're talking about pedestrian walk over there.
Yes, these are pedestrian walks, and that's a pedestrian walk here as well, and then over here.
Yeah, I suppose like a lot of things, when you go to revamp an intersection, you have certain new regulations that will require that, whereas it wasn't there before.
That's correct.
And these are federal and state. Federal regulations is a federal highway adopted by the state DOT.
Well, these are state regulations, and for the most part, they use the Georgia Manual on Uniform Traffic Control Devices as kind of their standards, and the American Association of Highway Engineers, but it's basically state standards, since this will be state funded with the signal part of it, but this would be very similar to the federal standards also.
All right, so if we decide, or if the city council decides to go forward with it, to improve the traffic flow, they have to accept the traffic, taking out the parking spaces.
That's correct.
I believe there's I believe two of them, or three of them, right there at the end, toward the end of the stores up there. They were already taken out, some of them.
Yes.
So we're only talking about maybe maybe two, three more.
I think it's probably three.
Parking's not gonna be a big problem, or if it solves a problem about traffic going on, it'd be worth you have to sacrifice something.
Yeah. Park on the end of the building, but
Yeah, I know.
There's some parking behind the building, on the church.
Kind of like when you go to a store, the folks try to park as close as they can, but you know what? We can walk, probably good for us.
Will there be any development of parking by the depot, and that's where we do something?
We have some funds available through the Unified Work Program, DART's Unified Work Program, to do a study along Starksville. And after talking to the train depot committee, we determined that the only thing that we want to do with the train depot is the building itself. So all the parking and everything else would have to be done with another study. So what I'm suggesting is that I, enlarge the scope of this study we're doing along Starksville to include this area here, which will include, coming up with some parking concepts in this area here.
So in essence, you're gonna lose some, but yet you're gonna get them back somewhere else.
Yes. That's kind of what we're looking at. I would point out that this is a partial solution for traffic going in this direction. This does not resolve the issue with everybody coming into town and making a turn here until we do something, a little more drastic down here. But as we discussed before, I think we take one step at a time to do this, and then we can look at this intersection a little bit closer on, making this a one-way street, or at least making it so that folks can't come out of here. But this is the issue today, is just this intersection right here, which we need to get a permit from DOT to move forward with it.
You need a motion or something to.
What do you need from us?
Just a resolution to go forward with this project, and then we'll do that.
Motion by Mr. Johnson to proceed with this plan. Is there a second?
A second.
Second by Mrs. Powell. All in favor of proceeding with the
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
It's unanimous. When you did Robert B. Lee, you did something to the way the world is shaped, because there's no longer traffic backed up on 19 when I go to school in the mornings. It did well, and it it has to be Robert B. Lee, it has to be more people taking Robert B. Lee, so it's working.
Yeah, and we still got more capacity there, so that's why I said, put a sign out there,
Right.
we're still traffic.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Ms. Hall, do you have anything under planning zoning?
Yes, we need to set up a work session to discuss and to work on some future projects and to schedule these. If we can set up 2 days, like maybe around the 1st of October, like on Friday, and then come back and kind of organize them around about the 15th, 2 days, or if y'all look at your calendars, but we need to do that and have a work
So
session.
that's probably a good idea.
So what days are you thinking?
Like the first, like on a Friday morning.
Are you gonna have somebody facilitate us do this? You get
Yeah.
Um,
Can y'all kind of look at your calendars and let me know, or is that good with y'all?
What it was, 15th on, you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, it's a
15th?
Friday, it's like about 2 weeks later.
Yeah, okay.
I was just saying, the proposed, I think referendum for SPOS is going to be March the 15th, 2011. So you can kind of back in line.
So you wanna set a date now, or you wanna call around and,
That's it.
can y'all set a date now?
Good with y'all?
No. Mr. Long, you're wrong.
Yeah, you know.
Do you want to do it afternoon, do it?
I mean, whatever's good. I just can't do it every day.
How long y'all thinking about doing this? How long is this gonna take?
Well, we're talking about like so start at 9 and then go until like, say about 3. You know, we're talking an all-day session, the first one, for sure.
Anybody have an objection to doing it on Saturday?
Well, we can do it on Saturday. Yeah, or, you know, if you'd rather do it at night, then, you know,
That's a long meeting, I don't know that.
you know.
We can have much
Well,
talk
we have
about.
to.
When we break it down, I mean, you know, an all-day
You need to
session.
give yourself about 4 hours, and then I was just stretching them. You know, if we get through, we get through.
What time do you get off?
4:45.
Can we do from 5 to 9, 5 to 8 on Friday?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay.
Please don't want to wait football tonight, though.
Yeah, as
Yeah.
long as it's not a Georgia game.
I don't know.
Be kind of
I
quiet
do,
one.
I got
Okay, so check the dates and let us know.
Yeah.
Y'all are proposing the 1st and 15th.
Seriously look at, see if it's a away football game for Lee County, because apparently Sydney's gonna get to a home game.
And Georgia, please. What would y'all prefer it be, another night during the week?
Try that Friday first, and then,
Okay.
then work on the day you can't do it.
Okay.
Then we need another extension on the sign.
Marsh, you're not
About
done yet?
45 days.
Well, I mean, there are a few things, Marshall and I were talking today, we're gonna meet next week and go through it kind of line by line and just make sure that everything, planning and zoning commission has recommended that we thought about that, and bring it back before y'all next moment, that we've kind of line by line picked through.
So you need another moratorium.
So we make sure that Bill, Bert reads it prior to bringing it back.
The bill's only been gone 8 years.
I was thinking
You still
20.
look like him.
Strike your results. Is there a motion to extend the sign moratorium for the 45 days?
I'll make the motion, we give another 45 days.
I second.
Got a motion by Mr. Johnson, a second by Mrs. Long to extend the sign moratorium 45 days. All in favor?
We sure don't want to tackle it, do we?
Let's just put it on.
Hey, right, Bill.
Mr. Johnson, do you have anything?
I'm listening to this time.
Ms. Long, animal control maintenance beautification library.
Maintenance, Randy, you have anything in maintenance?
Ma'am.
Everything's good. I know the library is having, computer classes that, start tonight. If anybody's interested in any kind of computers and there's programs at the library, you know, the street, to get into. That's it.
Police department, health, control, you have anything?
But police, I believe the chief has an announcement.
Thursday night at 6:30, we have our first pride class. So we've got 21 people coming to it. So if anybody wants to come, you're welcome to come.
Is that 21 people, mama and son, or how's that?
Well, it'll be kids, 21 kids plus the parents.
Wow.
So I don't know how many parents will come, but we're gonna be at the Methodist church.
There's 96, right?
6:30.
I think the police department is to be commended, with the much flow of traffic that's come into Leesburg after the first day. It's moving a lot smoother, and we appreciate their efforts, because I know they put their life in their own hands, but it's like the chief did get out in the middle of the street. But I commend you, chief, for.
I use this way for a stop sign.
Mr. Wilson, I'm talking to you, do you have anything under budget and finance?
The only thing I have is we're taking in more money than we're spending, and that's a great deal. But financially, we're in pretty good shape.
Great.
Appreciate you.